Ooh, yes. All right, everybody, welcome back to Zelda Bomb Squad. As always, I am yo man. Crazy one, we got to look over for you today. I'm playing Harvest Moon 64, and away we go. Now, oh man, we are coming off the heels of another wedding, my god. So, we are getting shit done in this run, my goodness. So, let's feed the dog right now. So, now, we're also continuing on with The Legend of Frost Tide Became Me. Now, so now, I left you guys off on a rather sour moment, but, it turned into a positive moment because of the wedding, but, so, like, I'm slowly rebuilding myself, that girl, she's bailed on me now, and, after I did everything I could for her, she bailed, so it's like, whatever, I don't care. Okay, you're at a weird spot, so I'm just gonna milk you now. Thank you. There we go. So, like, I'm kinda at, like, just, like I said, this rebuilding phase, and everyone seems to be bailing on me, and that's fine. I still had, the regular people that talk to me on at least a somewhat regular basis, consistently, and, Brian was one of them, and that's why, I have since thanked him, because, like, that meant the world to me, that he was one of those people, like, he would periodically, just out of nowhere, if, because every time I'd accomplish something, I'd go on Facebook, and I'd be like, hey guys, guess what, just got a job. Hey guys, guess what, just, paid off a credit card. Hey guys, guess what, just paid off another credit card. Just paid off another credit card. Got a payment plan set up for the last one. Everything's getting up to order. I'd always give everybody updates on how I'm doing. Because, hey, like I've said, this is not a permanent thing, this is just a temporary thing, your boy will be back. So, if I accomplished something great, Brian was always one of the first, if not the first, to say that he was proud of me, that, he liked the post, he'd say that he's proud of me, he'd say, congratulations, brother, something along those lines, just being just super very supportive like he always has been and always will be, I assume. And if I ever suffered a setback, if something went wrong or something like that, Brian was always the first, one of the first, if not the first, to be like, hey brother, are you okay, what's going on, I saw your post, are you okay, like, what's going on, are you alright, and is there anything I can do to, things like that. And again, I find myself, again, talking about how amazing Brian was, because he fucking deserves it. And here's the thing, I flat out told him that, hey, I'm talking about you, on occasion while I'm playing this new game, and he wants to know what episodes they are, so obviously when he gets this episode, he's going to see it, and I'm just going to say this, hi Brian, and he's going to be, absolutely, I just brushed nothing, so there's that. Maybe he'll be, oh, you already fed your dog, dude. Crate that egg. That's right. That is right. So, there's that, and, Brian has always been there for me, and Hubert was another one. Like, he was always there to, just to shoot the shit with me when I really needed to shoot the shit with somebody. Brian was, and even if it wasn't Facebook related, like, every now and then, like, he would just send me a text message, hey, how's everything going, brother? Oh, my God, so we're gonna have to pause this really quick. Be right back. Alright, here we go. Now, so obviously, I was super appreciative to those that continued talking to me after I had left, because there weren't many of them that stuck around. I don't know. I don't remember why I broke off into that tangent, but I was happy to acknowledge, the people that, like I said, were continuously there for me. Super appreciative. So now, I'm at work. I'm doing good. I'm paying I'm doing what I have to. I'm saving up money and all that stuff. And unfortunately, one night when I was picking up one of my coworkers for work, the guy that was, teaching me how to do things, and who got me connected with his dealer down there and got me some weed, which was super fucking helpful. I accidentally hit a deer, and that sucked. It really, really did, because that was like $500 out of my pocket that I was trying to save up for a car and shit like that. So, the farm's doing fantastic sweetness, thank you. Yeah, whatever, it's totally fine. So, okay, Gray's not here, and he's also not in the forest. He might be at the bar later, I don't know. So, he could be in the town. He's not in the town. Or maybe a cutscene. No, he's right there. But yeah, dude, we don't have to... We can go fishing right now. We've done everything else that needs to be done right now. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah. At least until the bar opens, we're done doing shit. Don't be down here. Don't be down here. Thank you. So, So yeah, I'm doing good. Ooh, I didn't even realize that. Okay, that was weird. Would have been better if that's the power berry, but we're not getting greedy. So, like I said, I hit a deer that was $500 deductible that I didn't really want to spend, but oh well, it didn't really set me back. When other than that, everything it was going good. Everything was copacetic. I was getting along with my coworkers very well. I got to be with a few different drivers, see how they react and how they are and shit like that. And like the stepson of the owner of the company was a driver, and he was my driver, and he was yes.
Okay.
Hello.
I was watching Walking Dead last night.
Okay.
I can't believe Opie went out that way.
I know, right? It was so fucking lackluster.
But you knew he was going to go out that way.
We all knew like the Horde was going to eat him, but still, it was so lackluster. There was no huge battle. There was no nothing. It was just, yeah, we outsmarted you, then they outsmarted us, then we're gonna squeeze the Horde by making it tighter, and that did nothing ultimately, and that was just. Oh, now they're going to use my Horde against me, and they outsmarted Beta? No, I don't buy that.
I just like the fact when they went, do you know who that was? I'm like, were they actually saying, was it Ryan Hurst that it was, or was it somebody else?
No.
They were like, did you see who that was?
Yeah, Negan was like, holy shit, do you know who that guy was? Norman Reedus, yeah, nobody.
So I was like sitting there like, who were they trying to make it sound like it was?
It could have been anybody. Like he played like some mountain man in Bates Motel, which was very good. He was obviously Opie. Could have been anything.
Or it could have been himself.
Or could have been himself. I have no idea.
It was awesome. Like when I saw what the fuck was playing Beta? I'm like, oh hell no.
Oh yeah, it was Opie.
Opie played him.
Amazing. Amazing shit. Anywho, so, just talking about The Walking Dead and how god-awful that fucking season finale was. It was garbage. So, yeah, like, other than that, everything's going good, Like, the stepson of the owner, he was a professional wrestling, a WWE fan, just like me. So, like, we would talk about wrestling all the time, and he loved Dr. Pepper just like I did. He taught me a bunch, like, to marinate ribs in Dr. Pepper, which is weird. I've never done it, but maybe one day I'll try it. Who knows? It was just, it was a pretty good time. I'm not gonna lie. And then all of a sudden, one day, the stepson looks at me and goes, hey John, when, I've known it for a long time, so it's hard to say. Oh, baby. Oh, whoops, that's why I gave you something earlier. Ooh. Anyway, I hope he'll be happy. You too. What the fuck? He'll be happy. Who's he? Yeah, I understand, Kai. Listen, I know you got raw dogged in this scenario. Everybody else is literally getting married except for you, and it's because I stole the girl that you liked. So, sorry. I'm not going to be the one not getting married, so eat shit. So, sorry, bro. Alpha male. Town Harvest. Interim Harvest King coming through, bitches. But anyway, he goes, Daddy needs to see us after work. And I'm like, uh-oh. Like, what, like, is everything okay? Like, I don't know. Daddy didn't say, all he knows when you go see him after work. Boss man needs to see us. And I'm like, shit. Like, God, I hope nothing's wrong. Like, I really need this job. Like, I'm just starting to pay shit and save money and all that crap. Like, no, not good. No bueno. So, excuse me, Ozzy. There we go. So, we'll squeeze one more day into this episode. It's totally fine. Alright, good. No typhoons. I'm liking that shit. I really, really am. Sweet. Crate up the eggs. Amazing. No shit. So, I finished the shift, or we finished the shift, and then we go see what his dad or what his stepdad, our boss, wanted. And, we get in his office, and he just goes, all right, well, just to let you know that, we've been bought out. Do you guys have any questions? Obviously, yes. Wait, don't be Thursday. Don't be Thursday. Thank God it's only Wednesday. I can go buy more animal food. So he goes, do you guys have any questions? I had a big question. I'm like, yeah, do I still get to keep my job? He goes, yeah, they're going to want everybody to stay. Which we'll talk about that in a future episode. Don't you worry about that shit. So I'm gonna throw this company flat out under the bus. I don't care. This company screwed me, so I'm gonna screw them back. So they're like, yeah, they're gonna want, as many people to stick around as possible. I can imagine, to help them with the routes and stuff. So I imagine your job is going to be safe. And I'm like, okay, dope. So that's really all I needed to know. As long as I'm going to have a job, I'm quite happy. So, while I was with this one driver one day, we started talking about the buyout that was happening. And this guy's like, yeah, we're being bought out by this company named Waste Industries. I'm like, okay, yeah, I've heard of them. Not too bad. And he goes, yeah, it's going to be a lot better for you. Obviously, there's going to be, because since Ray's was a family-owned business, obviously, the people that are part of the family, they were not going to stick around. Like, they were part of the payday, I assume, or I'm pretty sure they were a part of the payday, so they're just like, yeah, we're getting some of that money, so we're not working for you, screw off. Like, you're taking our family's business, screw you, we're not going to be a part of you, which I respect and admire their gumption. Then again, they're also getting a pretty fat paycheck. Pretty sure they can afford to be like, yeah, fuck that job. So, I'm with this one guy who's part of the family, and we're talking, and he's like, yeah, it's going to be a benefit for you. And I'm like, how so? And he goes, because you're not going to be on salary anymore. You're going to be put on hourly. So that means you're going to be making more, like the more you work, the more you make. And I'm like, oh, that's amazing. He goes, yeah. And not only that, I'm pretty sure you're going to be getting a raise. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty amazing too. And he goes, yeah, let me make sure all the animals are in there. Sweet, they are dope. That looks so good, by the way. Thank you. So... Ooh, dog's gonna have to eat something from the forest. Or a fish or something. Okay, so we're gonna pause this while we do this, because like I said, I'm trying to get one more day out of this. So, we will be right back, and we will continue talking about what this driver and I were talking about, because it gets pretty interesting. So we'll just continue it. It's fine. It is what it is. It's not gonna take long. So, he's like, yeah, so I'm pretty sure you're going to be getting a pay raise too, so you're going to be making even more money. So I'm like, oh, that's actually really amazing and super helpful for me, because I'm trying to buy a car. The guy goes, yeah, that's nice. He goes, and your benefits will increase too, because like working for Rays, like we didn't exactly have the greatest benefits, plus you had to be there for like a specific amount of time for the benefits to kick in, which was kind of frustrating for me because I'm so damn accident prone. I didn't like having to rely on just the VA. Trust me, the VA sucks and can suck a fucking silent dick, Anne Frank. But that's a bit from Bert Kreischer, everybody. Go check him out, he's really funny. So they're like, so yeah, you're going to be getting a lot better benefits. I'm like, oh, that's amazing too. And they're like, yeah, and like they're going to give you a 401k plan, so there's going to be all of that. I'm like, oh man, all of that sounds great. And the guy goes, yeah, all you're going to have to do is pass an initial drug screening. And I'm like, oh shit. But I didn't say that, that was inside my mind. I didn't say anything, which, believe me, was noticed. Because I'll just feed my dog corn. It's totally cool. Don't worry about it. Because the driver was just like, yeah, I didn't hear you say anything to that one. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm not going to fucking pass. Because here's the thing. When working for Rays, if you were a toter, I didn't finish talking about this before because I've been smoking. The only time a toter ever got drug tested is if they got hurt on the job, just to make sure, like, okay, if we're going to pay for your medical bills and whatnot, we need to make sure that you weren't stoned on the job. So, like, they'll test you, and if you pop, whether, like, you smoked on the job or not, if you pop, that's it, you're not getting covered. Like, it's that simple, so, like, it's a roll of the dice. So, but I always did it anyway because, like, it was alright. So, like, I had just refilled my stash. So, we're just going here to pick a few flowers, see if there's any people in the forest that we can talk to. By that, I mean Gray and Propuri's dad, which neither of them are here, so that's fantastic. Nope, didn't speak too soon. And then we just got, yep, so you got it. Don't worry about it. Don't mind me. I'm just being stupid. So, yeah, that makes me a little nervous. So it's like, great, that means I'm about to lose this job. Because we are having a takeover meeting tomorrow, because, you know, this conversation was happening on a Wednesday. We were having a takeover meeting on Thursday after we all finished our recycling route. Yeah, it sucked that, you know, we gotta go talk business after finishing, you know, a route. Actually, it's all the routes because it's recycling day. So, like, that's frustrating, but they're at least gonna feed us, so, you know, it is what it is. Let's talk to Ellie, not that she's married. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. You told me that vegetables are alive too, so it's possible to live without killing things. I think so too. Okay, whatever. That was nothing at all what I thought you were gonna say. Dope. So, thanks to you, I married with little with Ellie. I'm not used to calling her Ellie yet. Oh my god, that's right, there is the age difference between those two, which is fine because there's like a pretty significant age difference between the girl I'm seeing right now, because I'm 33 and she just turned 21. So, I mean, we're both happy and we're both adults, so that's all that matters. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm getting off topic. There's still a few things we have to do before the end of this episode, so it's totally fine. 67 grand? Dude, fucking killing it. Up top. So, like, I just filled my stash, so I'm like, okay, great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to smoke my entire stash. Here's my plan. Because obviously, like, I'm not, because my mom can't smoke weed because she has a pain doctor and weed's not legal, so if she pops, she's not covered. My stepdad was an alcoholic, so, he never really, like, he only smoked with me, like, twice down there. Other than that, like, he was just a big drinker. So, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see if Gray's over here. If not, we're going to go fishing and hopefully get that power berry. Get out of the way, horses. So, Andre, what are you texting me? Anywho, so yeah, like, here's my plan, because obviously, like I said, I can't throw the weed away, so I have to smoke it. And I will. It's going to be dangerous and stupid, but I'm going to get this shit done. So here's what I'm going to do. Like, before the takeover meeting, I'm going to smoke all of my weed. On this route, while doing recycling. Because it's recycling, it's nice and easy. So that was literally that's exactly what I did. Like, every so often, like, I brought all of my weed with me, and it was like $60 worth of weed. So down there, it's pretty big. That will definitely get you, you know. I don't know how much, because I don't know how to, you know, do all that. So it was a decent amount. It was many bowls worth. So, like, I brought my bowl with me, and it was like every few stops or something like that, I'd hit my shit. And, you know, it was just one of the absolute highest I've ever been in my entire life. Like, I've talked about it before. In the early episodes of Harvest Moon, like, I started smoking marijuana when I was 16 years old. And have I smoked every day of my life since then? Absolutely not. So, do I have the highest tolerance for marijuana? No, I don't. And it's totally fine, because obviously I had to go through times, like, in the military where I couldn't smoke. So, the point here that I'm getting at is that this was the absolute highest I've ever been in my life. And it's amazing, because later that day... Oh, I never expected him to get married with little Ellie. That's right, everybody's getting married. There's only one more couple left, and they will get hitched, I swear to God. I'm going to pull this off. It's going to be amazing. But, yeah, so my new bosses are going to be a part of this takeover meeting. And, like I said, my plan is to just smoke my entire stash and just, like, prolong the piss test as long as I can. Because my stepdad gets, like, these detox pads in, like, magazines he orders in the mail, and you just, like, stick them underneath the, like, arches of your feet while you sleep at night. And then I ordered some, like, detox stuff off of Amazon that you can drink. And then, like, I obviously drink an absolute assload of water to the point where it hurts and you're pissing, like, at least 12 times a day. Like I said, then just keep pushing it off until I get told by my supervisor, hey, did you take your urinalysis test yet? In which case I'll be like, no, I haven't, but I'll do it now. And then hope to God, cross my fingers and pray that that's long enough and that my shit's going to be clean, because I need this job. So that's my plan. And in the next episode, we're gonna dive deeper. Man, wouldn't it have been amazing if Gray was there saying, hey, we're getting married, so... Because that would have been 2 episodes in a row where it ended in somebody getting married. That would have been dope. So, I think we're going to do one more episode. I think so today, too. So, yeah. Yeah, so we're going to continue with the takeover meeting. And probably end this in the fall. Our second fall. So, yeah, we're going to talk about the takeover meeting where I was so stoned. I was so high. Like, Bert Kreischer once said, him and his friends once got high as giraffe pussy. Let's put it this way. I was on a different planet. I smoked that much weed while on this route, and now I'm about to go do a takeover meeting with all my new future bosses and whatnot. So, I'll talk about that in the next episode, everybody. So thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to join the Bomb Squad. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment below. Let me know how I'm doing. And we'll see you in the next episode. Until then, you all stay classy. Yeah.